Whenever you're ready, sir.
Let's do it.
The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Just like that, we're live.
Okay,
Huh?
Josh, I need to teach you something
What?
about television.
What?
When you build that countdown that goes to 0, don't have black at the end of that.
I told you it wasn't.
There's no pad.
I told you it wasn't.
Well,
edited.
we went to black already. We just barely started, and now
We're not in TV.
Now you got me all upset at you. And
We're not in TV.
Okay.
It's a dramatic pause.
Okay.
It's like the pause before you plunge over into the show.
Okay. Well, the first thing everyone watching this right now is probably noticing is
We're not in studio.
Yeah.
We're way better.
Yeah.
We're at DECA Beer Company, ladies and gentlemen, in Porter. Porter, right? Technically, it's Porter.
Technically, yes.
All right. Cody, Jeff, how are you, sirs?
Good.
Good.
Wonderful.
Feel free to get right up on the mic, like
Hey,
almost uncomfortably. Like,
Was that better?
we're almost in Kingwood.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, we're like real.
So, are you saying like in Kingwood you stay off the mic? Are we? Is that
No,
Oh, we're just going with geographical references. I wasn't sure where we're going with that one. How are you guys?
fantastic.
Wonderful.
Congratulations on a new awesome brewery.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're sitting in your tap room.
we
have-
get to drink beers with these guys before they even open.
I know, right? So, hence I don't know 2020, 2021, all the things, right? And a new business, new brewery, all the things. It's like all the unknowns, all the timelines are theoretical. It's like theoretical physics. Only theoretical physics and opening a brewery are like the same. It's like
Oh yeah.
this thing happens and then this will happen, but when this happens, you don't know. And somewhere across the universe, somewhere a paper is signed, and then you're legally allowed to do X, Y, and Z or something,
Or not.
or not,
Yeah.
depending on who was on lunch break or whatever over at the county office.
Yep. Literally, I was joking earlier, we have to leave in the middle of this to get a phone call if it comes from Conroe because we definitely need the fire marshal.
Okay, so we're in Montgomery County.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's where the fire.
barely.
Okay, barely. But that's good though, because Montgomery County's been a little more, I don't know, a little more relaxed with some things.
Yes.
At least in the last few months. I don't know where we stand between. Are we close? I guess we're close to Harris, right? Would it be that's the closer?
Right over the line.
Okay, you can spit into Harris County if you wanted to, or whatever.
Pretty much, yeah. It's probably 200 yards down the road.
If you spilled a beer, it may trickle into.
Will trickle down the drain into Harris County.
Okay, good. So people in Harris County, follow that beer trail and come get a beer. Kennedy, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic, Josh. How are you today?
I am fantastic. I think we should. I know you're. We'll do the formal what you drinking intro in a minute, maybe on our second beer.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about the beers that we're drinking right now already, pre-show, warm-up beers. Because mine, I've got your brown ale. I want to hear all about it because it's delicious. It's like the perfect breakfast beer or brunch beer.
Yeah.
Or whatever, what have you. Early morning, get your show started right beer. So, brown ale. Cody, Jeff?
Yeah. So it's really a little more of the malty side. We're trying to go with a classic American brown.
Yeah.
Really more of an accident when I kind of messed up when I was doing another beer and it came out and I was like, okay, we'll keep it. And luckily have been able to replicate it.
Yeah.
But hopefully malty, hopefully nice and smooth.
Yeah. That's...
early day, low alcohol kind of thing.
Yeah, it's got like almost like I wouldn't say chocolatey, but almost like a hint of like unsweetened chocolate kind of thing going on.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's really, really pleasant. It's it sits there and make you have to think about it. Like, what am I tasting? It's like toasty bread, almost over toasted, but like just this side, like the perfect like. Ooh, it's intense, but it's like really pleasant. I like it a lot.
I appreciate
I could
it.
drink a lot of those.
Yeah, I kind of suckered them out of like a 2-gallon keg of the brown ale.
That's right.
A few months back.
For testing purposes.
Yeah, we came up
to
to do testing, and I'm like, well, I happen to have this keg with me, and Cody was gracious enough to fill it up.
Yeah. Well, good. All right. So
I didn't bring one of those kegs today, so don't worry.
Thank you.
Don't worry about that.
what are you drinking there in your English? What do you call that? An English dimpled pint? Is it a full pint?
I am drinking.
Is that from Libby? I've been doing a lot.
I'm
of
drinking a ESB.
ESB.
Cheers, guys.
Tell us all about it. What are you tasting in there?
Um,
You just brewed an ESB.
I did. This is so much better than mine.
Hey, you finished third place. So
I
don't
did
be
finish
talking
third
about that.
place, and it was my best finish so far. But This is, yeah, mine's not nearly like this one. This is what I was going for.
I'm glad to hear it.
All right. Thank you.
It's like what you aspire to be. Mm-hmm. It's what you aspire to ESB. Ayo.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
We're going to start early.
Yeah.
We did name it extra special bitter, so it is redundant and special.
Is it really called extra special?
Yes.
No. Fantastic.
How'd you come up with that one? All right, Jeff, what do you got?
I have the blonde, two blondes walking, and it is it's a really nice, easy drinking, low alcohol, but what you would expect from a blonde, just a really nice on the palate, not bitter, not too sweet, nice bready,
Yeah.
it's delicious.
Just likable. It's like that friend that if they're not there, you're like, oh, wait, they weren't there today. But then when they're there, you realize, hey, I've been enjoying this the entire time. Let's hang out again. You always make sure that you call them.
Right.
Right. But they might not be the one that grab all the attention, but you're always glad they're there. I don't know. Cody, what are you drinking?
I'm actually drinking Mosaic Smash. So Pilsner and Mosaic. It's reminiscent of Lone Pint. I'm not going to say I stole it from them because they use completely different processes. But
Right.
something I tried to brew probably about 6 or 7 years ago and kind of fell in love with it. So
Yeah.
it's a gateway IPA, not too bitter. You know, it's not a West Coast, but it's not a New England hazy.
I love that. I would love to grab. You're referencing Yellow Rose, which is also a Smash Mosaic, but that they're that different using what you would think is like, oh, it's just one malt, one hop should be like the exact same beer, but then to put them side by side and to compare them, that's like,
yeah, no, they're similar, but putting it up against Yellow Rose, I mean that's high company right there.
yeah. But I just like compare. Like I did a comparison of H-Town Pills and Live Oaks Czech Pilsner, just the pills, right? Completely different beers. They're like, oh, these are both Czech Pilsners, completely different. It was like kind of mind blowing to sit there and drink them side because I had my wife. I didn't make my wife do anything. She poured them. I asked and she was like, all right, and then she gave me a list of things to do and then I did those and then she did it. But it was like to try those two beers side by side without knowing which was which going into it, just comparing like here's two beers in a glass. I've never really looked at either one of them that closely and side by side. And they're so different even visually and then taste wise. I love that stuff. Like nerding out. That's what's so awesome about beer.
No, that's a nice thing about beer. I mean, you can take anybody's recipe and try to make it, and it'll be different.
Yeah, and it'll both be great beers.
They very
Hopefully,
well
yeah.
yeah. So, fantastic.
Or in my case, I try to recreate the same beer and I fall way short.
We got a lot of people watching it. Hey,
Yeah, we
Gail.
do.
Gail
Yeah.
was. I was gonna say-
Apparently, Gail lives really close to you guys.
Oh. Where are you at, Gail? Are you at home?
You don't have to get specific.
No, I'm saying.
Like, you don't have to give us your exact address. Gail.
Yeah, send us.
Just
share your coordinates.
General vicinity. Unfortunately, when she comes up here, probably the first time, she won't be able to drink.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
She's got a bun in the oven.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, awesome, but
We'll still be around
yeah, we'll
after.
drink beers for you. Hey, Matt, Rudy, how are you, sir? He says trying to get used to the switch to Mondays. We'd switch to Mondays, but should I go ahead and announce what we're going to do in a couple of weeks, or should we wait on that?
Well, do I know what we're doing in a couple of weeks?
We're having a Friday show. We
Oh.
talked about it last week.
Do
It
you
was
have an actual date?
Yeah, let me look it up.
Oh, okay.
I know it because I couldn't do it this Friday because we got competitions and whatnot. But in a couple weeks,
Yeah.
the 19th, we're going to do a Friday show at Thistle Draft Shop. So if
Oh,
y'all are
cool.
off on a Friday and want to kick off the weekend, come get a lunch, maybe that chicken sandwich or something.
And somebody suggested I need a DECA sticker on my laptop.
Yeah,
I have. Hold on. So
you-
I have one right here.
yeah.
I just haven't stuck it somewhere.
Is there
I'll
anything?
I'll
what are you
put
going to
it-
cover up though?
I don't know.
You're in that territory of
I know I'm in the
You're gonna start-
territory of covering up. So
Yeah, who you
I'll
gonna-
find a place.
You're getting close.
yeah. Who are you going to cover up?
I'll find a place.
How do you go through? How do you judge? Like, well, I haven't been there in a while, so we're kind of
Yeah.
falling out of. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what I'd really like to cover up is that what's on tap.
Is that what's on there?
There's a what's on tap on there, but it's already kind of covered up by 2 stickers.
Oh, yeah. Cover up.
I wouldn't mind covering up what's on tap.
Yeah, do that. Cover that up. Like, maybe get 3 of those DECA stickers and.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I mean, cover it up for sure. But.
All right, so Gail lives North Park and 494.
Oh, that's right.
If that means anything to you guys.
She is literally
Walking
less
distance.
than 3 minutes from here.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Hey,
she says she's gonna come visit and sniff all your beers.
Okay. Sounds good.
which, not awkward, right? Just random.
Mm-hmm.
If Gail did it, it's cute. When Kennedy does it, a
Yeah.
little awkward, right? You do that. Your
Sniff beers?
Yeah, you just walk up on people and sniff their beers.
Yeah, it's just really awkward when they don't even know me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I get my nose gets way in there. I have a big nose.
Chad Pilbeam, speaking of, did you see that Chad was on?
I
Is that
didn't.
why you mentioned the what's on tap? I was just talking general.
I was
general smack.
I
Now
was
let's see,
just,
Chadford's on.
Chad, I was just kidding.
No, he wasn't.
I'm
Just
not going to
kidding.
cover up the sticker.
Let's see who else is on. We got Gail. We got Heath. We got. Listen to What's on Tap Radio on 950 and the iHeart Radio app. Download that.
Mm-hmm.
Download that podcast. Subscribe today because there's like how many hours in a week? A lot, right?
My math is
More than one.
Well, whatever 24 times 7 is.
Yeah, there's more than one. So, hey, there's Sydney. What's up?
Hey, Sydney.
And
Sydney.
Ronnie, how are you? Man, we got so many people
Yeah.
checking in today.
People showing some DECA love today.
Yep, Jose and Philip over on the YouTubes. Don't forget we're on YouTube and Twitter as well, depending on whichever one you like the best. We're on all of them. So,
Run all of them.
yeah. All right, so enough about all that. Let's talk about DECA Beer Company.
Yeah.
Yes.
How did we get to sitting in your glorious tap room?
Where are you coming from?
I don't know.
If you're coming from Houston, you want to take. You're talking about directions.
No, I was just like
No.
the
Google
journey.
Maps.
Yeah,
I was
the-
like more like a Tolkien.
I'm way off.
Yeah, the journey.
The journey, yeah. Same thing. If you're
I took 99.
Yeah.
I literally only had to turn right like 3 times from my house.
Yeah, you're good. If you
That
come
first
from there.
right was a long one, but
Yes,
Still,
it was.
still took you an hour.
Yeah, but it's a
No,
fast one.
it didn't. It took me like from Cyprus all the way at 290 and 99 took me like 37 minutes. Or something like that.
that's not bad.
It seems like 2 of you guys are taking driving lessons from each other.
Who?
The driving fast.
You and Jeff. From
Oh.
NRG to here in like 25 minutes.
99 I don't even think has a speed limit. They're like it's like with 70 like it's like kind of like a suggestion. It's like has those kind of 75.
Yeah, but they just recently moved the speed limit down. It was like
Yeah, they
75 and it went down to 70.
Yeah.
Nah, only
I mean,
by the Woodlands. Everywhere else is 75.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they only enforce it like sporadically, allegedly.
I don't think I've ever
Allegedly.
seen. I don't think I've ever seen police on 99.
They come in
except in like an accident or something.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of those, but it comes in waves,
Well, yeah, when people are
Every
driving
once in a while.
when people are driving 100, there tends to be accidents.
maybe. But anyway, enough of that.
Yep.
But anyway, so like 3 right turns for me. It's like a NASCAR race, just all right turns.
So I think there were more right turns for us, right? Getting here.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
What a segue.
Yeah.
No, the journey here. Just Jeff, pipe in any time. About 2.5, at least 2.5 years ago. Jeff and I were brewing together, home brewing, and Heath and Jason were together home brewing. And Jeff and I had joked about it a couple of times. So what if, right? What if we just decide to open a brewery? And started thinking about it a little bit, and then a mutual friend got Heath and Jason, myself and Jeff together, and said, "You guys want to open a brewery? You guys are interested in opening a brewery? Why don't you talk to each other and see what happens?" And so we met and talked, and kind of came an idea, and we all got along. We all have very different tastes. And so we played around with it for a while, and then, about 1.5 years into it, it was becoming a really expensive hobby. And we were like, we got to get serious and do something, or we're going to go broke just just making beer and giving it away.
Yeah.
So we got real serious about December of 2019, and this place came open in September. So we literally turned this place in September the 6th. I think we got the
Oh
place
wow, yeah,
Right.
to what you see today, and we're going to open hopefully Friday.
that's awesome.
But happy accidents. I say it all the time. People get tired of hearing me say it, but this place is built on happy accidents. Just
Yeah,
things have happened.
Yeah, we're actually here because of COVID. We were in a smaller unit with just a roll-up door. We were planning on opening there, one barrel system. Like he said, we were getting just spending a lot of money doing test batches. Due to COVID, the store that was here, they had to leave. This came open, and so changed our plans right then.
yeah. So it all just kind of happened. That's cool. So y'all's backgrounds, right? I mean, they're diverse. When you talk about like you have different tastes, but you also have very diverse backgrounds, as professionally speaking, and all that kind of stuff. And it's cool that beer brought you all together. But I mean, what were y'all doing before?
Yeah. So
Or still?
Yeah. So Jason and Heath are both finance, right? CPAs, CFO. They're the guys that take care of all, thankfully, all of the financials, all the paperwork, all the permitting, and all that. So that's kind of nice. They have their lane. I was with a CPG company for 28 years, and was retired, I guess you could say, in the middle of last year. So I'm full time here all the time.
So that's your cot in the back. Is that?
Yeah, that's the one. I try to keep my pillow here, but try to take it home too. But we'll see. So yeah, I'm here full time doing the brewing and managing, keeping this place getting closer to opening, and then hopefully when we get open, maintain the day to day. And then Jeff, I'll let Jeff talk about himself.
I do medical care. I have a clinic where I do men's care, ED treatments, testosterone, stuff like that. And I round on patients in hospitals as well.
Okay.
So,
Does this look infected at all?
no.
Okay. I have to ask. What about, does this mold look? Do you get that all the time?
I do.
People are just like walking up to you.
Yeah, actually,
He's off the clock.
on airplanes and anywhere I'm sitting next to somebody, I'm a beekeeper.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 'Cause as soon as you mention medical,
Yeah. People start asking about things. Somewhere Sylvia's like, I got to ask him about the health of my bees. She actually has bees.
Yeah, she does. She has bees.
Well, I actually did that on a plane, and the first question was, so do you get stung a lot? And I'm like, yeah. Does it hurt? Yeah.
What do you do for that, medically speaking? Let's see. Can I pronounce this right? Watching over on Hey Baron, and hopefully I'm pronouncing this right. Lagala says hi to both of you guys.
Hello.
Yeah.
Am I pronouncing that right? Lagala? L-A? Huh?
Lagala?
Lagala?
Lagala.
Lagala.
Yeah, she's the one that
Hey,
says I
Lagala.
need the DECA sticker.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. My apologies for my Arkansas pronunciation of words. Let's see if I can pronounce this one. The Texan Tintualist, 1845. He wants us to cover more Dallas breweries,
Yeah.
and that's cool.
We're-
We'll do that. We've had Petticolas, and we've had a number of.
Yeah.
Well, man.
We've had a lot of Dallas on.
I wouldn't say a lot.
Well,
Not enough.
Well, here's the deal. We're Houston based,
Well, yeah,
so we have a lot of connections here in Houston.
that's true. That's true. We spend all our spare time in Houston breweries. so-
These are the brewers we go to,
right, but hey,
but we're not. I mean, we've literally been all corners of Texas.
yeah, we've
Yeah.
gone from El Paso to Texarkana.
Yeah.
What's the
We've gone to Amarillo.
Amarillo?
Yeah.
Is that the northernmost that we've done?
Yeah.
I feel like we need to go south.
Yeah, we do.
What's the southernmost brewery? Anybody?
I mean, there's got to
Is
be
there
a
one in
brewery.
Brownsville?
There's
Or
got to
the
be a
Valley
brewery.
somewhere?
There's a
there's
brewery in
gotta be one.
Brownsville.
There's one in Harlingen or in that area.
Yeah.
You're pretty much there. Harlingen, Brownsville,
Yeah.
McAllen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've reached out to a few Corpus Christi breweries, but no one likes responding to me.
No. Well,
Yeah. See, just like now.
they're too laid back. They're down there just like eating Whataburger and That's where it was. You know, that's where Whataburger, the first Whataburger.
Yes,
the
I'm,
original.
I'm from Corpus Christi.
Oh, maybe. Oh,
I'm,
then maybe
I'm very. You know, my very first job was at a Whataburger.
the Whataburger.
Not the Whataburger, but at a Whataburger.
Oh,
Yeah, 2 weeks.
What'd
I
you-
worked there.
what'd you do? Were you like on the grill?
Well,
or
I think
drive-thru?
I think in the 2 weeks I was the exclusive cleaner of the grease trap.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it was not nice. It was
I mean,
awful.
it's character building.
I was 17 years old and I had to clean that grease trap like once a week.
Okay, well, it's got to get done.
No, it does. It does have to get done, but
Why is that? Why you only lasted 2 weeks?
no, I got a job at a grocery store
What grocery store was that? A Texas grocery store?
at Model Market.
Is that? It's not HEB.
No, it wasn't HEB.
It was so we could then say
It's probably
Hey.
not around anymore because the big grocery stores probably took it over.
I was hoping we could say, "Hey, our producer." Is that your technical term?
Sure.
Executive producer.
Sure.
I don't know what you are.
Yeah,
What are you? Kennedy.
I don't know.
Our Kennedy. Maybe we can get Whataburger as like an official sponsor. Whataburger should serve beer. Maybe not, but that would be great. Like,
Oh.
they serve after you had beers.
Good question, Jose.
What's that?
We have a very relevant question for
Oh,
you guys.
Good.
Yeah.
Way to bring it back, Jose.
Yeah. Thanks for keeping us in line, Jose. Why is it called Deca?
Oh,
Go ahead.
both of us. So we went through a lot of different iterations of naming, and at the last minute, we wrote a bunch of ideas on a board. We had a whole group of homebrewers come in, taste the beer we had, and vote. And Deca was the most popular of all names. Deca is the first initial of the four partners' last names.
There you go.
Right.
So
Spelled
that works.
backward is aced, but you'll only see that if it's in your rearview mirror. So.
Yeah, Heath. Speaking of founders,
Yeah, Heath.
Heath.
Heath has been jumping on.
Yeah. So he was answering questions. So thank you. Sean and Kingwood. Okay. So we'll discuss it. Even though Heath answered it in the chat there on Facebook. Can the people on YouTube see the Facebook chats, or just the YouTube chats? No,
They
okay.
cannot.
Okay.
What? Now what?
But the people on.
If you're watching on YouTube, you can see all the chats.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay. well, I
You
didn't-
can see Facebook. You can see Periscope. Oh, speaking of Periscope, we got a Periscope chat up.
Hey, Michael McCauley, what's happening? He's a
it's
Wolverine.
Michael McCauley. I forgot to mention him. He's the guy that came up with the logos for us.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Excellent
There's
work.
his logo.
There you
he
go.
does. He does a lot of work with cyclers as well.
Okay, in Montgomery.
He does
Clay.
all their. Yeah, he does all their logos. Well, I believe he does all their logos.
Cool. That's good company.
Yep,
Two
he's-
great breweries. Excellent.
Great guy.
Yeah. There you go. Way to go, Michael. Thanks for watching on Twitter. I think Periscope's technically getting retired, but
So we do have another question from Sean.
okay.
Sean and Kingwood. What beers do you have planned, and what styles do you prefer and plan to brew?
Oof, tough question.
Yeah.
Right now, we'll have 10 beers when we open on Friday. I keep saying if. When we open on Friday, we'll have 10 beers on tap. We have a light pale ale, reminiscent of a light lager, I guess you would say. We have a blonde. We have what we call a Gulf Coast pale ale, which is not quite a West Coast, but it's pretty close. Then we have one of my favorites, the Smash. We will have, going down the line here,
Porter.
the Porter, the Brown, the ESB, a Stout, and a NEPA, New England IPA, and a Saison.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it's working out. It's like I said, we all have different tastes, and we try to brew the best two style beers we can within the categories. And some of them are a little different, but they're within style. They're just maybe use a little different hop, or just to kind of make it interesting.
Yeah. Sean says you need a beer called Happy Accident.
It's in the planning.
Okay.
It's in the planning.
Good.
Okay.
You know what you should do for Happy Accident? Maybe blindfold yourself with just 2 big buckets of like grain, or 3 buckets of grain and some hops. It's whatever you walk into. That's what.
I think it may be one of the series kind of beers, right? So where we just change something in each iteration.
Oh, you forgot a beer. We have a Berliner.
Oh, a Berliner. It's in the fermenter. It won't be ready for Friday.
Won't be
Okay.
ready for Friday, but we do that. We do it with fruit. We do it plain.
So literally,
Yeah,
almost
you-
the entire
you
spectrum.
literally have a beer
You got
for everyone
tart,
that comes in.
You got
Yeah.
Right.
spicy Belgian, you got the malty, you got the hoppy, you got the juicy, you got the.
That was our plan, was to have enough beers on tap that you could walk in and find something you want to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't have, out of 10 beers, you don't have 8 IPAs.
Which that's
No,
not a bad
no,
thing.
we have 2.
Yeah.
We might have 3, but we have room for 14 or 15 on tap. Actually, 14 because we need one for CO2.
Yeah, you know,
So
every once in a while, guy, you go to a new brewery and you're like, oh, you know, what are my options here? Well, I got IPA, and I got IPA, and I got another IPA. Oh, and there's another IPA.
no, that was definitely not our goal. Our goal, like I said, was to make sure that we have something for everyone. We will actually have some wine as well available. That's the other thing. Well, it's not coming today. Tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll have wine for those that don't drink beer, that maybe are the driver's home. They'll have a glass of wine where everybody else drinks beer.
Cool.
We're getting a lot of questions from our
Any plans?
audience today.
Yeah, for music on the grand
You mean
opening.
live music?
Live music at any point ever.
We have to have a license for live music, and right now
ASCAP or
we're not. We're just going to have music on our speakers.
Do any of you guys sing?
I do, but
Would-
you wouldn't want to hear me.
Would anybody be open to singing, like taking request, like walking up to a table and
okay,
sing?
Heath is on there, and he's probably going to get
Yeah.
mad at me, but he can play guitar like you can't believe.
Uh-huh.
So I think he needs to get out here and bring his guitar and amp.
Okay.
That'd be cool. Let's do the stats real quick. So you're going to be open what days and what hours?
We're gonna start off the plan again this Friday, 4 to 9, and then Saturday noon to 9.
Okay.
We most likely will not open Valentine's Day. Just it's one of those days, right? It's probably not a good idea to open. But then after that, it'll be Friday 4 to 9, Saturday noon to 9, Sunday noon to 8 is what we're looking at.
Okay.
We'll add days as we can, depending on A, do I have enough beer, and B, is there enough people want to come in on a Thursday night? Hopefully,
Right. Or like anytime at noon.
Friday noon to it would probably be the next day we move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. I mean, we've already shown that a show can be done here,
Yeah.
and nothing says liquid lunch like
like Monday at noon.
like
There you
20,
go.
like 20 of your closest friends in the tap room. Philip wants to know what night karaoke is.
It's at his house,
Is it his house?
and
And-
any night he chooses.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
What is Philip's go-to karaoke song? Do we know?
Oh, what did he
Is it like
sing?
"I Got You, Babe" and he sings both sides or something
No,
like that?
no.
If he has
Crap. I've seen him do like 5 or 6 karaoke songs, and I forgot what he did.
If he has a pool and jacuzzi, we'll all come over and bring beer.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, a bunch of
he
dudes
doesn't
in a
have
jacuzzi.
He doesn't
It'll
have a
be-
pool and jacuzzi, but I think there's like a drainage ditch in front of his house.
Oh, that will work.
Okay.
Yeah.
But either way, we can get a kiddie pool. I'll go sit out in the
He
front.
doesn't
yard.
live far from here.
Yeah. Sean says yes to Thursdays with a big exclamation mark. So, yeah. Real quick, a little news, a little Houston area news, and it ties back to Dallas for our Dallas friend. We do kind of talk smack about Dallas because we're Houston, and we get a little. I mean, I wouldn't say like, whatever. It's a friendly rivalry, right? Bishop Cider. You know, they have their cidercades. They got one that's now open here in the Houston area, right downtown, and it's a huge arcade. Not a sponsor, but if you like old school arcade games and you're down in Houston and you're not out here to come here, that's open now. So that's a cool thing. Did you see that?
I didn't.
Yeah. You know what an arcade is, right? You remember those?
Yes.
How much time did you spend in an arcade back in the day?
I spent all the time.
So
I literally would like mow lawns for extra money and
Just to go to
spend
the
my entire lawn mowing money at Aladdin's Castle in the mall.
Aladdin's I think we had one of those. No, we had a silver ball.
Yeah.
Silver ball.
No, we had an Aladdin's Castle.
What was your favorite game?
I don't know. Let's see. Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Defender,
Mine was asteroids.
Yeah. Those are all fun.
I was no good at asteroids.
Galaga, Defender.
Galaga, yeah. Galaga, maybe. Probably
Okay.
Galaga.
Was it Joust? Was that the
Joust was, yeah. Joust was. I was not that good at that.
No.
Was
Miss
that
Ron.
the DVD game? The new one?
No, that was. Let me see. The Dragon's Lair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon's.
I got to where I could win it every
Wow.
time. But it took me quite a few coins.
Yeah, that was like one of the very first games that was like 50 cents instead of a quarter.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, 50 cents. No, it was like I'd watch the good people play Dragon's Lair, and you can just do. It would take them about 30 minutes to finish the whole game. It was like watching a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they came up with the sci-fi version of Dragon's Lair called Space Ace.
No, I don't think I ever played that.
Well, you're young.
That's true. That's true. So I like when you ask like favorite arcade game, I'm like NBA Jam. That
Yeah,
was much later. WrestleFest. That was awesome. I was such a big wrestling fan.
I see a theme there.
What?
You and your games.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, the wrestling.
NBA Jam's not wrestling. NBA's basketball. You know what basketball is, right? Not much of it. Who did you watch the Super Bowl last night? We haven't even talked about the Super Bowl. Did y'all watch? Everybody watch?
Was the Super Bowl last night?
It was last night.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did y'all?
I watched. I didn't even make it to halftime.
You missed halftime.
Yes, I didn't even make it to halftime.
People have strong opinions about halftime.
I was at my brother's house, and he cooked like a feast.
Oh, did you pass out?
And we ate, and it was good. And watched a little bit of the game, and finally, Julie said, "It's time to go." And I'm like, "I agree with you." No, I'm on this new work schedule now, and I'm usually in bed by like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and so about 7 o'clock I'm tired.
But you can still eat dinner at Luby's at 3. Oh wait, Luby's is closed.
No, there's no dinners at Luby's.
That's what I'm saying. You go at 3.
There's no dinners at Luby's.
Not anymore. It's closed.
There was never dinners at Luby's.
Don't early bird special. We know. It's fine.
You mean the Luann platter?
But it's the early bird special for you and your running mates.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did. Yeah. Tom Brady's the greatest of all time. No, there's undisputed. What can you say? The
I don't
guy's
know.
like almost as old as you are.
No.
He's 43.
Yeah.
So okay, no, you're right.
He's closer to your age than my age.
That's true. Not even close. Halftime was a disaster. I'd never even heard of the. Have you ever heard of The Weeknd?
No.
Did y'all watch it?
I saw a news show this morning,
Yeah.
and they were showing halftime show, and I didn't recognize who was there.
I didn't know any of the songs. I'd never heard of the. It's like I think this is officially my first Super Bowl where I have no idea who the half. I mean, usually it's been like, I don't know. I feel like it was a bigger deal. I don't even know who was in it last year. Who did it last year? Oh, last year was J-Lo and Shakira.
Yeah, right.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
last year was.
I remember that.
Last year was the show.
Yeah. You can stop in at Luby's in Kingwood before you go back home today.
Oh,
Grab a
thanks.
little
Thanks. Appreciate
That
that.
Jello's great.
Gail, yeah, the green they have all colors. They have all the flavors: green flavored and red flavored and orange flavored. And I think they may even like branch out now and do blue. So it's whatever you're feeling, Kennedy. If you're feeling wild, you can get the blue Jello flavor. Gail, are you a fan of The Weeknd? I didn't even know who that was. It was weird. I mean, I get COVID and stuff, but
Well, I remember seeing that the week when it came up because I really hadn't been paying a lot of attention to the Super Bowl. In fact, like last week at this time, I'm like, oh, Super Bowl's coming up.
yeah.
I forgot about it. And when I saw the announcement, The Weeknd, I'm like, I don't even know what that is, so I didn't care.
Yeah,
I laughed.
this weird light thing. You'll see it all over the internet now, where he's running through like this hall of lights. It's like and so it was a meme like 30 seconds after it happened. I was like, looked it on Twitter, and that somebody had already used it. Like, it's like me looking for whatever wherever, and that's like the meme now of him running through that place. And then there's a bunch of people with, like wraps on their head, like Dark Man. You remember the movie Dark Man?
Yeah.
See, nobody got that reference on Twitter last night. Everybody's like, just crickets. But I'm glad everybody here. Some of the great, maybe not greatest movies, but a movie, Dark Man. We had Dark Man, right?
I know Dark Man.
They had like 4 straight to DVD sequels. Did you? know
Yeah,
that?
well, the first one's the only good one.
I don't know that I saw the sequel,
Oh,
but there's like 4 of them.
the first one was directed by Sam Raimi, who later on did all the Evil Dead
Yeah.
and
Oh, I thought
Army
he
of Dark-
did Evil Dead before.
and Army
Dark
of
Man.
Yeah, he did all that.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
It is kind of one of those. Is a dark movie.
yeah.
But anyway, they look like Dark Man.
I tuned in just in time to see the guy running from the other end zone all the way, and he made it to the 1, and they got him.
Yeah, the guy in the negligee.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I think somebody commented like he had more yards than Kansas City.
Yeah.
Oh, the
entire team.
announcer was even talking about it. He was going, he's at the 30. He's at the 40.
Chris is saying that Gail's such a fan he couldn't actually hear the weekend over Gail singing. So I'm glad somebody enjoyed it because I had no idea. Kane wants to know if there's going to be brewery tours.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
So the nice thing about our brewery,
Yeah, you can look right through the window
Look
and
right
see
through the
the
window and see
brewery.
everything.
Oh, I was going to ask. Okay, so we're going to do stats earlier. We talked about hours, but let's talk about your brew house because your brew house it's a gorgeous brew house. It's bright and clean and lit. You got your lights at the top, not quite like light hallway, but it looks you got your lights. It's just enough. It's not overdone. And anyway, so what size is your brew house?
Yeah, so we have the main system's a 5-barrel system.
Okay.
With 5-barrel fermenters, and then we also have our pilot system, which is a 1-barrel system. And currently, we're using both, so alternating days on brewing because we're brewing basically 4 days a week right now.
Okay.
With the exception of today, obviously you guys are here.
You can put us to work if you need us to.
It's not fun being back there. It's really tight.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll
I
do
should
all
say it's not fun if you're like multiple people back there. One person, 2 people maybe, but it's not a lot of room.
Okay.
Well, we'll help you with sampling.
That's true.
And that's fair.
If you need to get beer out of the way, we have places to put it.
You can put it there. Kennedy does have that keg in the back of his car, doesn't he?
He does.
I do.
Yeah.
I was kidding. I do have it.
Matt says we messed up the brew schedule. No, I think we're fine, right? We
No,
didn't-
you're fine.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're today was like it's heavy fermentation day. You had to wait, right?
Actually, yes, carving 2 beers today.
There
so.
you go. All right, and I totally guessed on that. Any outdoor seating?
Yes.
Yes.
Right in front of us here,
Okay.
where these 2 cars are parked.
Okay, that'd be us.
That,
Sorry.
That area.
Yeah.
Well, that area will be the outside area.
Okay.
We're planning on having food trucks, a space available for them,
Nice.
and food, other types of food, pop-ups, whatever we have.
Good.
And yeah, we have a bunch of tables and chairs in the back to put out there, picnic table. So we'll have a lot of seating out here.
Oh.
Right now, we actually have Kaluma tacos planned for Friday night. I don't know if you ever had any of her tacos, but she's does Taco Tuesday. I think at Spindle Tap a couple of times,
Okay.
and
So
her
if-
tacos are pretty amazing.
Well, the way
So-
the
so
way
ro-
you
hold
said
on,
it,
real
and the way
quickly.
your face looked.
If you look behind those guys, just some dude just no, the backpack just walking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's common for her.
Really?
Yeah, that's why we have an alarm system.
He's going somewhere. That's not
No,
just.
He's,
That's like called the wild type.
he's really packed.
He's
Yeah, that's
he's
not-
the first guy out, right? I mean, he's
Yeah,
said,
he's
"I'm
bugging out. What's going on? We should probably ask him.
You wait till bike guy comes by, you might get some good audio from it.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll just park out here and yell at cars.
It's
Oh.
it's funny that you guys know all these people.
I've been here a lot.
Matt says he can see the brewery off the shine of my head. So if you can see that, Matt, why do you need us to show the brewery? You can see it. Just flip the image in your head. Let's see.
Yeah, Matt can talk because Matt has done a lot of work here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful brewery, Matt. So
Matt did the lighting.
He did all the lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I think that's why Matt's saying show the brewery.
and Brendan as well. Brendan has been up here.
it's just kind of blurry. We'll pan over there in a
lot.
little bit. We don't have a camera. Well, I guess we have one right next to us.
Hold on.
Never mind.
I can hold on.
Right here.
Hold on.
Are you
I
gonna
can
swing that one
I
now?
can show the brewery.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh no! That's too close to me. All right.
Is it going to see through the
So behind us,
kind
you
of
know,
reflective?
yeah, we can see all the.
You going to do NDI
all the
cam? I can
tags.
walk back there.
No, I didn't set it up.
You can't do
So-
it just off the cuff.
It's really cool how you guys have the windows there. You can see right into the brewery and stuff. And then
There's your face again.
yeah,
It's fine. And then there's the all the beers on the wall, and then cool.
Oh, here.
okay,
This
so
is what Matt wants to look at.
Oh, the
There we go.
HVAC system.
The lights.
Oh,
Since he said, oh
did he install them? And there's my head.
yeah.
It's fine.
Here's Matt. There you go, Matt. There's your handiwork, Matt.
That's-
there you go.
It's fantastic.
There you go.
I've never felt more illuminated. Okay. So did we decide? Is it Lagala? Did we decide that's how you
Lagala.
Lagala? Do we know Lagala? Do y'all know? Oh, okay, great, good. Okay, because I was thinking like, what's the main character on Vikings? The Ragnar's. Have y'all watched Vikings?
Yeah,
Ragnar's wife. That's
the-
Lagala. Or,
the Shield Maiden.
yes. Anyway,
I forget.
Lagala. She says the clubs of Kingwood schedules beer crawls to local breweries. You definitely need to connect with them. So, okay, proximity, we're close to, well, we're in Porter.
Mm-hmm.
So that means Back Pew.
Yeah.
Back Pew is,
Right. Back Pew is
2.5, 3 miles.
down the corner and to the right, across the freeway.
Yeah.
Megaton.
Megaton's
down
Megaton's.
the corner to
Yeah,
the left.
Megaton's around right down there, and then we have Ingenious down in Humble.
Yeah.
Then you have City Acre a little further in, and obviously
Tap.
Spindle
Spindle
Tap.
Tap right across 59.
I think we're the furthest north on 59
Okay.
in the Houston area.
This is the thing I love about Houston. Like, there's pockets. Like,
Yeah.
you go and you spend a day up here, and you can go to it. And I got a whisker tickling. I'm sorry.
I've
Talking
done
about
it
Whisker
yeah,
or
but
nose,
let me,
or nose hair?
It could be either one.
I forgot Sydney, Southern Yankee is
Yeah.
literally
Oh, yeah, just pop down the Hardy.
20 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
And then Excalibur, Cypress.
Yeah.
They're 20, 25 minutes max.
Okay, yeah, so Excalibur there in spring.
Yeah.
So Old Town Spring.
Town Spring.
And then you can get to Southern Yankee. So I guess you could start in Old Town Spring. I mean, I guess you could technically, if you really want to make a whole weekend of it, get a hotel room in Conroe, do the Conroe breweries, then go down to the Excalibur, then down to Southern Yankee, then back up 59, then you spend your time up over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget also when you're in the area, just to stop by the grain cellar.
The grain cellar?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Go Preston.
Preston's still giving out free hugs.
Yeah, that's where I'm going after this.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you going to get your free hug? Waist up or waist down?
I
Doesn't matter. They're both free, but
yeah, I'm getting all the hugs I can get
okay.
and ingredients for my next batch of beer.
What are you going to brew? Is
Red
this
ale.
a rogue brewer?
Red ale for the next competition.
Okay.
I need to brew like tomorrow because I'm behind.
You are. You know what I'm looking at? 3, almost 4 empty glasses. Yeah. So, Jeff, I'm going to leave it to you. I'm going to say just surprise whomever or whatever with whatever. But Cody, do you have a recommendation?
What'd you have before?
I had the brown,
Yeah, the brown.
but I'm up for anything.
I'll take the brown. The brown. Yeah. Thank you.
do ESB. If you want to stay dark, or do you want to go lighter?
It doesn't matter to me.
Give them Mosaic.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that smash is really good.
All right. I'm going to smash that smash. There is the Lake Houston Brewery.
Oh, yeah.
I completely forgot. They're right across the
Yeah.
bridge.
How far from here?
20, probably 25.
Okay.
Well, actually, probably a little longer than that because you got to go around 1960. It's equal time-wise. It's probably about the same as going to Southern Yankee, which is about 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you, Heath Lagatha
Like I thought,
from Vikings.
Ah,
Ragnar's
he would know that.
wife, and then I don't know that they ever divorced. I don't know if they had to do that back in the day. I think Ragnar just did what he wanted to do. He had 2 wives. There was the other lady. She
Only 2?
I don't know.
Officially. He's like the king.
Well, he's not the king. He's the what do you call it? Well, I guess he was king eventually. But what do they call him? The what's a Viking?
Lord?
Not a lord, but it's a lord, but it's called something else. I'm missing something.
Heath, you can help us out here.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you very much. All right, look at that. Smash.
Don't spill it on the equipment.
That's really nice. That smells great too. I wish these microphones picked up smell. I wish you all could
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah, I wish I could smell it.
Man, this brown ale, it's so good.
I know that.
Like you don't see a lot of brown ales when you go to
No.
different breweries at all.
Yeah.
And I love this style of beer.
Yeah,
And
it's great.
And we hope everyone else loves it too.
Yeah, it's fantastic. That is.
I would like to brew it quite often, but I'm a little nervous about putting it on the 5-barrel system yet.
It's. Are you nervous because of volume or because
Yeah.
just the recipe transfer?
Just volume. I mean, no one carries a brown ale.
That's it. Yeah, right. Brown ales are so good with so many like foods. Like it would go great with tacos. It would go great with any kind of like burger, pizza, anything with roasty meat, kind of anything. And it's such a good pairing style. And they're just Like now, a little like an overcast day is like the perfect day for a brown ale.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just
Earl.
the Earl. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, if everyone drinks it all this upcoming weekend, then we'll put it on the big system.
Okay. Everybody drink brown ale. That would be fantastic. Legala. Okay, there we go.
Legala.
Okay, my name. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Legala.
Legala.
Did she phonetically spell it for you?
Yeah, she did.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, you got to.
We all had it wrong, too.
She had to do it twice actually.
Oh, did she do it before and you didn't mention it?
I think so.
I blame you.
Well, there's a lot of comments today, and I appreciate all the comments.
That's great. No, we love the comments. Gail says she misses brown ales. Well, brown ales will be waiting for you,
Yes.
Gail.
There's a brown ale in your future, Gail.
Yeah. No doubt. Matt says challenge accepted on the brown ale. So
Matt.
I think he had 2 kegs of it last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a few.
what's the ABV on the brown? It's like 5.6?
5.2.
5.2.
Yeah.
So you could come in if you're only here for an hour. You could have 3 and be like, as long as your metabolism is.
Before you have a driver, if you're gonna have 3 an hour.
I'm saying if you're just here for an hour, you could do
Or you
3.
could have 2 and take a crowler or 2 home.
You could do that too.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can do that.
Yes,
Even better.
you start off with one beer, and then it takes an hour to burn off another beer. I think.
what?
Isn't that how it goes?
I don't think so.
You basically burn a beer off an hour.
Yes.
Maybe. Depends on
That's
your.
why you don't want to have 3 in 1 hour.
Oh. What?
Yeah, because you're gonna be beyond the.
I think I got enough
The
enzymes
alcohol
in me.
limit.
I have high levels of enzymes. I don't know if you can tell it by looking at me.
No, okay.
I do. I'm enzymatically like tip top.
You're better off playing it safe.
I know it's true.
Getting an Uber.
Oh, sure. I can't imagine what an Uber from my house to this place would cost.
It depends.
$4,000.
Oh no, from $2.90,
$290.99.
$12-15.
Really?
Yeah.
I should probably Uber more.
You can go from here to Galveston for $75.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, who knew?
I've done that.
Okay. Okay.
Really?
I was just assuming
you
that it
Ubered
would-
to Galveston.
Yeah. It was cheaper than parking.
That's
Took
true.
a cruise.
Oh.
Oh, that's true. Because you would have been
And
there.
they drop you off at the front door.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
pretty smart.
That is.
Yeah, it was.
That's
It was a
ingenious.
last minute decision.
Yeah.
We were
worked
running
out.
late.
Yeah. Hopefully, were you driving the Uber that day? got him down there in 10 minutes. That's true. Matt also says cheaper than a DWI. Absolutely. Gail says both Brazos Valley and Lone Pint, great brown ales.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gentleman's relish.
What if we did like a brown ale fest? How many people would come out for that? Maybe not many, but I would be there. That'd be like an intimate gathering of just the finest people that love brown ales.
That's true.
I think it takes like an upper echelon type person to really appreciate brown ales. Because like IPAs, you can have a bunch of IPAs, and people are like, yeah, IPAs have range, but how much range could brown ales have? You have English, you have American, and then you have like the Texas brown,
Right.
which I don't even know. Did that originate in Texas?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's like the style. I remember seeing it and thinking, oh, we came up with our own style, and it's like, it was like originally brewed in like California as their thought of what a Texas brown. I don't know.
So he's loving this right now because brown ale is one of his favorites.
Oh, there you
So-
go. All brown ale talk all the time.
Who's and I'm sorry if you said that. I'm easily distracted. Whose recipe was the brown ale?
That was mine.
Nice.
Okay.
Why you say it like that?
What? I was just curious.
I felt like there was more to that question.
No, there wasn't.
There's a little smirk.
There was no smirk.
A little smirk.
Did you see a smirk?
I didn't.
Okay.
It's like you knew something. I was just thinking maybe like there was more to that story, more to that question. It was like a loaded question.
I
No.
answered it really
No.
quickly.
I know. Well, I thought maybe like competition or something like
I think
like
that's
an
Bike Guy.
insider's rogue brewer kind of thing.
I think Bike Guy just came by.
Is that who that is?
I don't know. He's watching us on.
Is he? He does have his phone in his hand.
He's got his phone. I swear he's watching.
He went by and like kind of wiggled his
shirt.
He's got a Star Wars shirt on.
Yeah, he was like repping. If he's watching us, hey man, hands at 10 and 2 or whatever.
Yeah, he's literally watching us. Gave us the hands up.
Oh, that's cool. Awesome.
He lives close.
Obviously, I hope so.
Do you guys know that guy?
No.
Okay. Well, if you're out biking and need to carbo load, beer is going to be a good way to replenish those carbs. Don't be a stranger when they're open. When
That is crazy.
that's the first time we've ever had a ride up
I think so. Yeah.
on location. Hey, just watching y'all in.
I'm just riding my bike.
Just riding my bike around,
Riding my
looking
bike,
like-
watching you guys on the phone, and
That's cool.
yeah.
Come on over.
He's no, don't. He's gonna ride up and probably stand by the window.
Yeah.
It's like seagulls.
Oh, he did. Oh, he's just.
He did the universal.
Okay.
Oh, it's Back Pew.
Back Pew.
The Back Pew, Pew,
Oh,
Pew. I thought it was
yeah.
a Star Wars shirt.
I know, that's
Okay.
great.
Comment.
Yeah, comment on the.
Who are you? This is. Okay.
That's awesome.
Be safe.
Yeah.
He's not wearing a helmet.
No, and he's
As a dad, I'm like,
and
And he's on 494.
yeah,
and he's riding his bike, watching the
yeah. Be careful.
watching the show.
Watch both ways.
Okay.
All right. I think on a bike you're supposed to go with traffic. Either way,
Yeah, they say that, but I prefer like
seeing what's about to hit you.
seeing what's about
As
to
opposed to
hit
getting
me
hit from behind.
Yeah. No.
Gail says Southern Star's Barley Coherent was an amazing brown ale. Yes.
See, there are more brown ales than I thought there were.
You know, there was a time when I heard, "Do not put a brown ale on your menu." Mm-hmm. But I think it depends on what the brown ale is.
Yeah.
Because if you give it to people as a sample and don't tell them what it is,
Right.
hey, you want to try something a little in the dark range, and they taste it. They're like,
I wonder if
oh,
people
that's good.
just from the name brown ale, people think.
Now, see, you
ugh,
guys are
ugh.
gonna pigeonhole us into a brown ale brewery.
No.
No.
Well, we are.
No,
I'm
we're not.
I'm
No, we're
currently
not.
drinking the brown ale. so-
Deca is actually Latin for brown.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Just kidding.
It's one of 14.
It's one. No,
exactly
and
right.
like only a quarter of us here at the table are drinking. Only the quarter of the beers at the table. 3/4 of the beer are not brown ale. This Smash Mosaic is fantastic.
And
It is.
any IPA is
What hops are in the Nipa?
Citra, Mosaic, and Eldorado.
Love it.
And it's a light 9+%.
yes.
How's the mouthfeel? Is it like
It's smooth,
Yeah.
juicy,
Yeah.
but not no bite.
Oh, that's perfect.
It's really good.
Yeah, some people like the bite. I'm not. I like just the.
No.
I like it to wash over you in like this, like juicy, like dream in your mouth kind of thing.
You want to sniff it? You want to sniff it? No, I'll get you a sample.
Okay, maybe in a minute. Because if I sniff it, I don't know if I'll be able to stop myself. It's like I know my own limits.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I just start sniffing
He's
beers, I
gonna
may
get-
start.
He's gonna get his nose way down in there.
Okay, that was Kane.
Right.
He just was. Yeah, that was Kane that came driving by.
Oh, okay.
Well, be
Oh,
safe,
okay.
Kane. Be safe. Look both ways.
Hey, I actually told Kane to come by and get a sample if he was in the area. So that's not our standard bike guy.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we're in a show.
Yeah, so
Maybe after the show, Kane.
He says he lives on East Martin. If you have a bike and you want to
literally,
deliver.
he's just
Yeah, he's right
quarter
there.
mile down the road.
Well, okay. Again, for the hours for people just sauntering into
Yeah.
into the live stream.
Friday, 4 to 9.
Okay.
Saturday, 12 to 9.
There you go.
And in the future, possibly Sunday, 12 to 8
Okay.
ish. Right now, we're only planning 2 days for the opening weekend, just in case we sell out.
Okay.
We
And
are,
it's
we are
Valentine's
expecting
Day.
to be that busy, and Sunday's Valentine's Day. so-
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm trying to decide if we're going to actually try to get out on Valentine's Day. I'm actually off on Valentine's Day for the first time in like 17 years. I don't know if that's true, but
Well, you could have always taken a vacation day.
for Valentine's,
Yeah. and Take the missus out.
no.
Take her out.
We have
to-
other days,
Yeah.
like whenever. But are you doing anything special for Valentine's with Jules?
Jill's gonna be out of town,
So,
so no.
oh,
Yes, for Valentine's
Take a
Day,
me
Jules
day?
is gonna be gone, and I'm gonna sit at home and cry all day long.
where's she going? Generally speaking, you don't have to give us like the exact what region. Anywhere with good breweries.
I'll be honest with you.
Alvin?
I should know the answer to this.
You don't know where she's going?
No,
Bel Air.
no. She travels for work, so
I know that.
yeah.
I don't keep up with anything. And I know
All right,
that.
I
So you
can
don't know
tell
where
you
she's
about 4 locations where I think she might be.
Okay, let's narrow it down.
All right. right.
That's 4 versus all the
El
locations.
Paso,
Okay.
San
El Paso's good.
San
brews.
Antonio,
Okay, again.
somewhere in Arizona.
Okay. We know people there.
Okay, or all right, one of those 3 places.
Okay, well, she goes to El Paso.
Yeah,
Remember, we've had Sun City or Sun Brewing.
yeah.
David.
Mm-hmm.
He just put out a new cookbook. If you're ever out in El Paso, just a hop, skip, and all the jumps from here.
Mm-hmm.
David Slocum out there at Sun Brewing in El Paso. He's like a gourmet chef as well as a brewer.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he just put out a cookbook. So if you see that, it's online. I forget what the name of it is, but if you look up, there's like 4 or 5 breweries in El Paso.
Yeah, Sun.
That's the one I just said.
Um,
Dead Beach, is that Dead Beach? Is that El Paso? I think there's like an El
one
Paso
recently
brewing.
closed.
I don't know. We need to do more El Paso shows.
Yeah,
It's far. Can you think about how far El Paso is from here?
yeah.
Closer to L.A. than it is here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild, right?
Yeah.
Texas
All,
is so
all,
big.
all in Texas.
I mean to brag, but our state's so big.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, is that the fire marshal?
No.
Oh,
We're waiting on
It was a no caller ID, so it don't make the hung up on them.
Oh,
Let's hope it's.
Oh,
not
Jill
Fire
says
Marshal.
Laredo
oh,
in San
Laredo.
Antonio.
Oh, Laredo. She's gonna be mad.
El Paso, end of the month.
She,
Is there a brewery in Laredo?
so she's watching.
Yes. San
Well,
Antonio.
you were close.
What part of San Antonio are you going to be in, Jules? Like what direction? Because
She said Laredo, right?
is there-
South.
Well, yeah, but she's going to Laredo and San Antonio. So we know a brewery's in San Antonio, depending on what part of the city she's in, where she can get to.
So, Jose says out of town with the sledgehammer. He meant, you mean the hammer? He's trying to give me shit about Tanner the Hammer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But he called him the sledgehammer.
Oh, that too. Arizona on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Where in Arizona? We got to get your brewery visitation agenda lined up, Jules, and make some calls.
Oh, I didn't ask you this, Jules. Are you carrying on? Or are you checking in?
Oh, for beer mail?
For beer.
She just ship it back.
That's another option too.
That is. I got some beer mail.
We have like a whole setup for her when she goes out of town.
Uh-huh.
We have like she's got
You have the
this.
special suitcase with
Yeah.
the foam padding.
Yes, we have removable foam padding. We've like created this to like be able to bring back a lot of beer.
You go with
It's-
crowlers, right? You don't go. Most people go
No,
with crowlers.
we usually go with you can get a crowler, yeah, for sure, but it's usually not like tall boys or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to bring back a growler, a 64-ounce growler. those weigh a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I mean, a gallon weighs what? 7 pounds?
I mean you only get like 50 pounds of luggage,
Yeah.
and you can't fit too many growlers and your clothes.
If Brendan's online, he'll tell you exactly what a gallon weighs.
Okay.
I think it's like 8.1 something.
Yeah, that's pretty close. And his beer and water probably weigh pretty close to the
Pretty
same,
close.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just the 64-ounce growler also is kind of heavy.
Well, yeah, the glass itself,
Yeah.
right? If it's glass. Y'all do crowlers here, right?
We do.
And 32 ounces?
32 ounce.
Any other sizes?
Not currently.
Okay.
Any plans on getting a crowler machine?
We have a crawler machine.
That's how they do crowlers, right?
Oh, I misunderstood all that.
Yeah. No, they do those hand-pressed crowlers with,
right.
like, he
I mean,
mashes
they
it.
honestly
Kind of mushes it
whoever named all this
Licks it.
really should have named them something different than growler and crowler.
Well,
Well,
do
glass and can. Or
you know where the name growler came from?
No,
There's a little history lesson. Chuck,
Uh-oh.
do you know?
no.
coming up.
I don't.
Okay, so back before Prohibition, pre-Prohibition, here in America, they wouldn't allow women and children into the pubs and the what you call them, the
Speakeasies.
well, yeah, the bars and stuff, right? And so a kid or a wife or whomever could go around back, and they would get a bucket with a lid on it full of beer to take back to the house. And so when you're taking it back, like all the CO2 would cause the lid to, like growl. And so that became a growler, just a bucket of beer with a lid on it. And so that's where the term growler came from. And then, a crowler is just a canned growler. But I learned that from the, I believe it was the Ken Burns documentary, the Prohibition documentary.
8.4 pounds
Is how much
is a gallon.
okay, but how much does the average glass growler weigh?
Yes,
Like
Brandon.
the Italian style.
Brandon, yeah, Brendan.
Do you prefer the jug style, like the Italian, with the little? That one's. It looks cool, but it's kind of hard to pour because it's bulbous. You know, it's got the flip top. You know what I'm talking about?
I actually prefer growlers.
Oh, yeah.
I've got so many growlers. If anybody wants them, I'm
Oh,
happy
God,
to give them away.
I have so many. I have like 10, at least 10 growlers, the 64-ounce ones.
Yeah.
And every time somebody gives me more, I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want it. And I'll show up and Julie's like, hey, I just found 3 more growlers. I'm like, I don't want them.
You should
They're
sell-
just going to sit there.
You need a garage sale now. You got a garage.
Yeah.
You get the conversation. You bring one more growler home. You don't bring any more home.
Yeah.
We got a whole cabinet full of them.
Yeah. The 32-ounce ones, I like those.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to donate some 32-ounce growlers to me, I'll take those. That's what I usually use to give friends beer. Now,
That's true.
Yeah.
You need more of those. It's been a while since you brought.
I feel like I don't want to give people like 64-ounce growlers.
It's a lot of beer.
Yeah.
I went to Abilene a couple years ago or a year ago, whenever it was.
Yeah.
And we were pulling into town kind of like right when, Sock Dolliger. There's like, that's the name. Anyway, yeah, Sock Dolliger. That's the name of the brewery. I forgot. It means something like telling you something that surprises you or something like that. But cool guys there in Abilene. But I went in and I had just enough time to grab some beer and we're going to go back to the hotel. Of course, everybody's like asleep in the car. My wife's like, yeah, go find, pull in, get, grab something, come back out. So all they had was 64-ounce growlers. So we went back to the hotel room as an IPA. So I got this. I was like, you want one? And my wife's like, she's asleep. So I'm sitting there at night trying to drink a full 64 ounces of
Yeah, and you don't want to waste.
yeah, of IPA.
You don't want to waste it.
Just sitting there in the dark in the hotel room in an uncomfortable like chair at that desk just in the hotel in Abilene.
Yeah.
That was a chore, man.
It's only 4 pints.
Yeah, but it was like 1 a.m. by the time we finally got to the house or whatever, or back to the hotel. Maybe it wasn't that late, but we've been driving all day.
All right. So Brendan says
Good, though.
2.5. Is that what he said? 2.5 for a
Empty 64-ounce growler.
empty 64.
Now, is that the regular style, like the American style or the Italian style?
So
with the flip
He
top?
has a skull at the house. He put a growler on it. You're accurate.
10.9 pounds for a full growler of beer.
Yeah.
Which means you can put less than 5 in a suitcase.
Yeah. You'll have to drink half of the fifth one.
Yeah.
Or a quarter of it.
I mean, if you're having more than 2 of those in your suitcase, that means you're throwing away your toiletries and your clothes and your shoes.
I mean, you're coming home
to bring back beer.
What do you need? You don't need any of your dirty underwear. You don't need any of your, like, if you got an extra pair of shoes in there, it might be time to get a new pair anyway. Like, if I took these tennis shoes and I was wearing flip flops on the plane or something, I'd probably chunk these shoes. I need a new pair.
Why would you not chunk your flip flops and wear
Flip
the
flops
shoes?
are light, and you got to take them off in the airport anyway. I'm just thinking strategically.
Yeah, but you wear your shoes and chunk the flip flops. Flip flops are a lot cheaper than shoes.
That's true. But if these shoes in particular, I need new shoes.
But it's beer.
That's true. Maybe just go barefoot. I am from Arkansas. I'm comfortable either way.
Oh, Sun Brewery just gave us a shout back.
Oh,
Yeah, let them know.
who?
I gave him a shout out on Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cool. Oh, you're gonna be in. Okay. So here we go.
64 is a half gallon.
Yeah,
4 pints.
4 pints. It seemed like a lot more that night. You know why? Because I had the small glass, those hotel glasses.
You're drinking the 5-ounce glass.
Yeah, I was like, it just seemed like, and you're in the dark.
And you couldn't watch TV because you didn't want to wake your wife up.
So are the girls, right?
Yeah.
It was really like it was a kind of I just felt.
Why didn't you just
I drink like 16 glasses of beer.
Yeah, that's what it
Why
felt
didn't
like.
you just go out like to the pool or something?
I don't want to be the weird guy carrying the jug of beer.
Yeah, but you're the weird guy sitting in the corner of his hotel room with the
Who's
lights
judging
off.
me though? Everybody in there's asleep.
Everyone now because you told the story.
Yeah, that's fine. Everybody's been in that position, right?
No,
That's one of the. That's
I've
like,
never been in that position.
You know, kids.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Just saying, when and if you find yourself in that situation where you have a room full of people sleeping and you're drinking beer in the dark, you know,
You'll understand.
you'll understand where I'm coming from, right?
It'd probably never happen to me.
We can make it happen. What's the closest hotel? Let's go. Let's go take a nap and have.
You want nightly or weekly rates? 'Cause
They have hourly rates.
hourly rate. Yeah.
Hotel shaming. No, it's not hotel shaming. The hotel was fine. It was just me sitting in the dark. But, anyway.
All came out well.
Yeah, it did. It was fine. I actually had some the next day. It was a little flat, a little, but not completely. It was still good. Growlers work. I mean, once you open it. You just do what you got to do.
You know what we didn't do?
What? Share?
Well, that.
Or talk about what we're drinking?
No, we didn't ask the question.
What you drink?
It's too late.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's never too late.
All right. We didn't ask the question.
Oh, what time is it?
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Totally,
What time is it, guys?
Yeah, it's totally
Look
my
at your-
bad.
Yeah, it's like we'll wrap up with that.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
Yeah, usually this is in the first 10 minutes of the show,
Well, we
but today
mentioned
we're
it.
going to do it in the last 10 minutes of the
Well,
show.
we mentioned it because we talked about the beers we were having earlier, and this is our second round.
Yeah.
So I'm having Smash Mosaic, and we mentioned that earlier. It's Mosaic hops, Pilsner malt,
Yep.
anything like yeast, well, just the ale yeast, some sort of
Just an ale yeast.
beautiful. I mean, just an ale yeast, right? It's not
One of the
just-
72,000.
Are there really that many?
I don't know. There's
a lot.
A lot.
Jeff, what are you drinking?
I am drinking the Daisy
Oh, that-
Hazy New England
Yeah.
IPA, Hazy IPA.
Boom. And then, Cody, you said
I'm drinking the Mosaic Smash as well. Yeah. So
I knew we had a connection. And then you got the brown.
Yes, but everybody knows I'm drinking the brown.
Yeah, we already talked about
We
it.
had-
So we
we
really
we had
didn't.
a 10-minute segment on the brown.
Yeah, we really didn't. You just wanted to run the open. It's like the machine that goes bing. We have it, and so we wanted to use it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. I feel like this has been a pretty awesome show today.
Yeah, aren't they all?
Yeah, but this is
No, they're not.
This has been levels above.
This has been what? Yeah, this is definitely levels
Like
above.
when I dream about like what a show is going to be, this is what I think about. I don't know when you guys.
we're always gonna have this to go back on.
Yeah, when I put my
Nice.
head down at night, I'm thinking, how could Liquid Lunch be any better?
Yeah, when next
Be like-
week when Josh and I are just complaining to each other the whole show, we'll look back at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is how a show should be.
Just have to go see more breweries.
Can't confirm if this is true or not. Jose says that the streaker from last night's game was Tim Tebow. I don't know that that's true.
Well, okay.
I feel like he would have
no.
been faster.
After that, he said J.K.
Jester King?
No, just joking.
Joking doesn't start with a K.
Oh, just kidding.
Just
JK.
kidding. Just
I
just
saw
kidding.
it. I know.
Just kidding.
Lol.
That's what the kids say now, Josh.
Well, I get it.
All right.
That would have been funny if it was Tim Tebow.
It
They may have
would've
had
been
similar hair, and he does live in Florida.
He probably would have made it all the way.
I was going
I
to say,
think he would have made it.
yeah, they wouldn't have been able to catch him. And I don't think Tim Tebow would have worn that
And
style of negligee.
And I
They've
think
been more conservative.
And I also think when they're about to tackle Tim Tebow, he would have went down and did
Yeah,
the pose.
yeah. And his negligee would have been much more conservative. Been more. That one was pretty risque.
I
That
didn't
dude's
see it.
bra was pretty risque.
I didn't see it.
I don't know if he's wearing a bra or a
I'm really
teddy.
surprised he didn't jump out with advertising.
Maybe. I wonder how long he's going to spend in jail though.
Not
Like
long.
just 24 hours.
Yeah,
Pay a
not
fine.
long.
How much do you think his fine's going to be?
$1,000.
Somebody will pay it for
Yeah,
him. I bet.
no.
Yeah. He could. I'm
He-
sorry.
He'll get more publicity than he will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The officer that took him down on the goal lines, that was a pretty good hit.
That's like their one time, right? They're expected to lay into that guy.
And he went down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
Like, wham.
I mean,
He'll be on the Texans next year.
he'll be playing quarterback.
He'll be
after the
a contract. He'll get a contract to be a linebacker somewhere.
Yeah. So, Jose says it was a push-up bra. Okay. Push-up bro. Either way.
Push up man's ear.
Push-up bro.
Man's ear.
Okay. Either way.
No, it's a man's ear.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Okay.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I feel like the clock keeps ticking, and I kind of have the lunch hour is only like an hour-ish,
Yeah.
right? You can push it, but sometimes your boss is like, get back to work. So
And
quit drinking
sometime-
beers all day on a Monday.
And sometimes you can push it real good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was great. Well, guys, Cody, Jeff, thank you
I
so much
appreciate
for
it.
being on the
Yep,
show
thank
today.
you.
DECA Beer Company in Porter, Texas, opening Friday.
Come out this Friday.
Waiting on the.
Let's try to get these. We want all you guys to buy all their beer.
Maybe that's the. We hear the sirens in the back. Maybe that's the.
Is that
We-
the fire marshal?
Fire marshal
The
getting here
fire
quick.
marshal escort. He was on the show. I mean,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's an ambulance.
We want him to sell out a beer
Wonder
this
if Bike
weekend.
Guy's okay.
Gail says she met the streaker that ran across the field in the Houston Super Bowl back in 2005.
I was there.
Were you? Did you
Yeah,
see
I
the
was.
streaker?
I did not.
Oh.
I must have been getting a beer or something else.
Did you see Janet Jackson's?
Everybody
you put
saw
your seat?
Janet Jackson's boob.
Yeah, but not really.
Everyone
It was
saw
real,
Janet
it was real
Jackson.
I
fast.
saw it later
Yeah,
on the replays.
Yeah.
You know, on social media, but no,
right.
not from where I was.
Made a big deal. That was a fun that. I got to meet some famous people during that whole thing. Barry Sanders was in town. Ice Cube. Who else was there? Michael Strahan. Who else? Tom Arnold.
Justin Timberlake.
I didn't meet Justin Timberlake. I'm talking about people I met.
Yeah.
Dana Stubblefield, who I think is in
Who?
jail now. Former NFL player. He was busted for steroids at one point. Now I think he's in jail for like something.
Okay.
But he was there. I met him. Who else did I meet? Oh, I said Barry Sanders, right? Barry Sanders is a lot shorter than you'd think. One of the greatest football players of all time, but he's about this tall.
Yeah.
Could have been a jockey. Decided to play football. All right. Okay, LaGayla says, can't wait to see you on Friday. And she wants to chat before then. Gail says that the streaker had a sponsor stamp on him. Was it like, what was the casino? Golden, not Golden Boy. Well, it was
Golden Nugget.
something. It was, yeah, there was a casino that would hire people to streak.
Oh,
Golden
that-
Nugget or something like that.
Was that before Landry's on the Golden Nugget?
Yeah.
So
well, I don't know if it's
I
Golden
don't
Nugget.
think the Golden Nugget would sponsor that now.
No? You don't think Fertitta would do it?
No.
Yeah.
Tillman?
No. No.
Apparently he's
no.
going public. We can buy stock.
Yeah.
Anyway. Just been looking at stocks a lot. You
Yeah.
guys buying stocks?
You know,
Stock
little
advice?
GameStop here and there.
Yeah,
Do you own
GameStop.
Do you own any GameStop?
You know what? I tried that first a couple weeks ago. Just then Robinhood cut it off. I was like $2
Oh,
worth.
I'm on Stash. I have 14 shares, which is not a lot, but I
No.
have 14.
Did
Where
you
we
get
at?
Did you get 14 before all this?
I got
happened?
14 at about 90, so I'm still up.
You're still up.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I did Naked, the brand, the clothing, and it's still up. I got it at $2.
Matt, if Matt's out there, he's on what is it, the Dogecoin or something?
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
the Dogecoin. Yeah, is that way up? That's way
I
up.
don't know. It's kind of
Elon was all Texan Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he's down in
The most recent recruit over into Austin.
Yeah.
He's
Which still is a part of Texas.
he's got a SpaceX in South Padre.
Well, the Tesla plant's in South Austin, right by the airport.
Yeah, I
And
mean
it's-
he's moved to. I mean
like-
South Padre Island. They're testing their new starships.
That's awesome, right?
So
Oh.
Texas is the coolest, right?
you can
We got-
watch it live 24 hours a day.
send people to space. We make all the beer. Mm-hmm. We have tacos.
Yeah.
Whataburger.
Everybody wants to come to Texas.
We have DECA Beer Company. What else do you need? Nothing. Texas is
You had
awesome.
me at tacos.
Yeah.
Kaluman
And
tacos
Whataburger.
and Deca beer
Yeah.
There you go.
Liquid lunch.
And liquid lunch.
And Liquid Lunch. And yeah, Texas's live midday craft beer show.
Yeah.
And that's where we start to wrap because it's lunch hour is over. So thanks everybody for watching. Kane. Kane says Dogecoin to the moon. All right, there you go.
All right,
Matt?
Kane, come back on Friday.
Yeah, come back on Friday. And then Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey. It's the first time he jumped in today.
Yeah.
Matt.
Doge is 0.8.
0.08.
0.08. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's still really low. You can get in now. It's not even real. It's not even real, right? So the whole thing's a joke. I don't know. I'm trying
It's
to
a
figure it out.
theory.
It's a theory. I've got a little Bitcoin, but this is not a investment show.
Do you even own a full Bitcoin?
No.
All right.
I own Ethereum. Is it Ethereum? Some of that. I got some other stuff. Anything that's on like Coinbase.
Yeah.
I had a neighbor that sent me $20 of Bitcoin like 2 years ago. He's like, here you go. He made a bunch of money on it. So here's $20 worth, and it just keeps going. So anyway, I can invest all that Bitcoin cash that I've made, not Bitcoin cash, but Bitcoin money, into DECA beer
$300.
and put it in me. What?
Jeff's made $300 on
Doge?
Doggy.
The Dogecoin.
Doggy.
Dogecoin.
DOGE.
Is that how you pronounce it? Is doggy? Doge. That was Doge. How do we pronounce it? Do we know?
I have no idea.
Doge, right? That's what I thought.
I was just kidding.
Okay. Well, there we
Doggy.
go. All right. Well, everybody, thanks for watching on this post Super Bowl super awesome episode of Liquid Lunch. Do I have the short version on here? I don't know that I do. I don't. We'll just imagine it playing. So, start singing. You ready?
No, I'm not gonna sing.
Shout it out, hooray! Okay, so just imagine the music playing in the background because I don't have the short version on my phone there. But thanks everybody for watching today.
Didn't you play the long version and just skip forward?
No, not on this.
All right.
Not on this particular app.
Okay.
I'll do this Dude Productions close though,
Okay.
and it'll be epic. All right.
All right.
Guys, thanks for being on the show.
Hey, thanks for coming out,
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks.
Come out to DECA Beer Company in Porter this weekend.
Friday, starting at 4.
Starting at 4. And come try the Brown Ale or the Smash Mosaic or the Saison or the
Not the Saison.
yet, but soon. Maybe.
Yes.
It'll be here Friday.
Oh,
Friday.
Okay.
The ESB. The
I know I'm going to be Friday.
NEPA. What else we got? The
blonde.
the two blondes walking. All the good beers. The Berlin. When's the Berliner going to be ready?
Weekend after.
Okay, so come here, get your palate primed, and then come back for the Berliner. And then just take a look around and have fun and chat it up with friends and family and your new friends that you haven't met yet until you get here.
Yeah. Ask Heath to play a song on the guitar for you.
Yeah, Heath will play guitar.
Yeah.
Kane will do bike tricks out in the parking lot. We'll have tacos from the food truck. It'll be amazing.
He'll take his bike off a sweet jump.
Yeah, he'll take a sweet jump. And Matt will come and show you the lighting. He'll show you the luminescence. He'll walk you all through that. And you can take a look at the brew house. And Jeffrey will come up from south of town. And Brendan, yes, thank you, Brendan. Texas's most awkward live lunch beer show.
Okay,
I think we could make a T-shirt out of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'd buy one
Hey,
of those.
David. There you go. Speaking of, we just mentioned you, David. That's amazing, David from El Paso.
Oh.
Get his cookbook today. David, throw the name of the cookbook down in the chat.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be talking. All right. There you go, everybody. Well, for Cody and for Jeff and for Kennedy, I'm Josh. Thanks for listening to Liquid Lunch. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
The preceding has been a presentation of Stewed Productions.